What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome to an update video. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I first showed back up on YouTube and I said, you know what, I'm probably not going to be doing an update video because I don't really think it's worth it. There's probably not enough for me to talk about that I would feel, would require an update video and all that. Well, let me tell you something right now. This is what it feels like to have fallen directly, and I mean directly, into my trap. And I actually have three things that I want to say to you guys. Number one, ha. Number two, ha. And number three, ha. In no particular order, of course. Okay, so all of that aside, I actually have a couple of things that I want to discuss in this video. And the reason I'm making this video is because I can't just do it over Twitter. There are people that are only following me here on YouTube that I want to reach specifically. So that is why I decided to do this video in particular. So let's just get right into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is the upload schedule, and I'll probably throw that up on the screen somewhere so you can look at it. Those of you that do follow me on Twitter, you know all of this information already. There's nothing new here, so you can just skip ahead in the video if you want, or you could probably even just turn the video off because I put everything up on Twitter anyway. So you have all the information. But anyway, as far as the upload schedule is concerned, it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and most weeks it's also going to include Saturday. Now, Monday and Friday is going to be the Pokemon trading card game. So 2 episodes a week on that. It's honestly a pretty short game. It took us a little bit to get going as far as the story was concerned because you can't do a whole lot until you get certain cards in your deck, which we have gotten now. So that series is going to move quickly. I'm expecting that to be over, honestly, in a couple of weeks. So it's not going to last that long. And after that is over, I'm going to be replacing that with most likely something to do with 7th gen. I'm thinking it's going to be something along the lines of a Pokemon Ultra Moon playthrough of some kind. I'm leaning towards it actually being a Nuzlocke. Talk a little bit more about that later on, but that's Monday and Friday. That video is going to be going live in the afternoon at about 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you know when to look for it if you're interested in that. On Wednesday, that's going to be the day that is dedicated to Zelda. I am playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We're going to do a complete playthrough. I don't know if it's going to be 100% or not. Probably not. I'm just playing it for fun. And it's a nice break from all of the Pokemon content that I do on the channel. I don't want to burn out. That is for sure. I play these games for fun. I do this for fun. So if it gets to a point where I'm just like hating Pokemon and wanting to get away from it because I do it literally every day, just over and over and over again, and just beat it to death, that is not only not fair to me, but it's also not fair to you guys because the quality of the content is going to drop. You're going to be able to see that I'm disinterested. I'm going to start, the effort is not going to be as high. You can try, to keep your effort as high as possible, but there's an aspect of it that you can't control when you're not completely interested in it. So you can look out for Majora's Mask on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so we've got the Pokemon trading card game on Monday and Friday, and then we've got Majora's Mask on Wednesday. Now for Saturday, it's a little bit more complicated. It's not going to be a set series that comes out on Saturday. It's essentially going to be like a wild card miscellaneous day where any extra episodes that I may have recorded throughout the week, for example, maybe I've recorded an extra Zelda, I'll put up Zelda on Saturday. Maybe Pokemon trading card game is coming to an end and I'm trying to push through it and I'm having fun recording it, so I have an extra episode. Hey, let's put up Pokemon trading card game again on Saturday. That's also when I'm going to be putting up Pokemon Showdown videos, like some random competitive Pokemon battling. Because why not? I still want to do that. Competitive Pokemon is not going anywhere on this channel. I know a lot of you like that the most. That is always the most viewed thing on this channel, probably always will be. I know that's why a lot of you are here, so I'm not going to get rid of it completely. It's just not going to be all the time. So we have those as options on Saturday, and then health videos as well. The first one was kind of okay. It was fun to record, but it's kind of hit or miss with the audience, and also I'm just not very good at it. Like, I really need to practice on that genre of video. It's something that was kind of out of my comfort zone, and if you go back and watch that video, it's like 31 minutes or something. It's way too long, too much rambling going on, probably similar to what's going on in this video right now. But I'm gonna try to keep it concise, simple, stick to maybe one topic and cover that, and we'll see how that goes. And it's gonna just be a sporadic thing because it's something that I'm passionate about, something I feel I can make good content about, but it needs work. So we're gonna work on it. So on Saturday, we could have Zelda, we could have Pokemon trading card game, we could have health related videos, we could have competitive Pokemon battling, Pokemon Showdown, that kind of thing. How do you know what is coming out? You have to follow me on Twitter for that. I will always probably tweet about it by the middle of the week, which would be around when I'd be recording that video. So you're gonna know days ahead of time. If you don't follow me on Twitter or don't care about Twitter or don't want to go on there, you're just gonna have to be surprised on Saturday. I don't know what else to tell you. Now, as far as the time, we're actually going to be releasing at 10 a.m. Central Time instead of in the afternoon. Now, I am leaving quite a few holes in the schedule. Like, we don't have videos on Tuesday, we don't have videos on Thursday, and we don't have videos on Sunday. Now, I'm leaving room for me to add extra days to the schedule, and that probably is eventually going to happen. But I want to settle into that schedule first. And I also want to complete a different exclusive series that I'm going to be talking about towards the end of this video before I start adding extra days to this schedule. So this is what it's going to be for the foreseeable future. And like I said, Pokemon trading card game is going to wrap up probably somewhat quickly. So we're already going to be moving on from that. And then if I add an additional day on top of that, you know, we're just going to have a lot of content coming your way. And slowly but surely, we're going to get back to what this channel essentially used to be, just not all of the competitive Pokemon that it used to be. But you'll have a lot of content to watch. And for me, that's the most important thing, that there's consistency and that I supply you guys with a decent amount of stuff to watch. One other thing I do want to touch on is the competitive Pokemon. After I play through Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun on the channel, we are going to be doing more Wi-Fi battles and Battle Spot probably and stuff like that I used to do. I did that with Pokemon X and Y, did that with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That stuff will be coming back after whatever the series is that I plan on doing with the main game of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon itself. I haven't done any Gen 7 content on this channel. So, and I actually haven't even completed the game. So I want to do that first, and then we'll move to the competitive stuff. So that stuff is going to be on the horizon. I don't know if that matters to you guys or not. Some of you might be on the fence of unsubscribing or whatnot because the competitive Pokemon is not the forefront of the channel anymore. So that may influence your decision to stick around or not. Depends on if you want to wait. But I just thought I would throw that out there, that it is in the plans to come back and be at least a somewhat regular thing. So the last thing I want to talk about is that exclusive series thing that I briefly mentioned at the beginning of this video. And this is going to take me a little bit of time to explain, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video in the first place. I thought I would just tack on the upload schedule thing at the beginning just to throw it in there in case you didn't follow me on Twitter or anything like that. So let me try to explain. If you watch my videos from late 2016, before I decided I was going to ghost everyone and just disappear off the face of the earth for many years, I talked about giving back to the core community on this channel. There were people that donated on Patreon. There were people that had donated graphics, that had donated logos, that had donated artwork and various things. to the channel. There have been people that just have donated so much time to making this community better and fun and safe and all that. People like Mike, the guy with the Glizcore icon who you see in the comment section all the time, writing out these long comments, always showing support, always active in the community, replying to people, being kind. That's what I want the community to be about, and I want to reward people who do that. So what I'm going to do is, I know I wanted to reward people 3 years ago and it never happened. Instead, I just disappeared, but I did not forget. I'm still gonna do it, and I'm going to include a way for new people to also get involved in this. If you want to, you don't have to. You can just wait until the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon content starts up later on. But before that happens, we're going to start off with a Pokemon Blue, a randomizer Nuzlocke. It's going to be a lot of fun. I sent out invites to a Discord server that I created. I sent it out via Twitter DMs. So I got about maybe 15 people or so. It's going to be a real small group of people. It's just going to be kind of a fun thing where we can hang out on Discord, we can talk, we can be friends, we can have our own little space there. It's like our community away from the community on YouTube. And there will be some exclusive content. Now, if you want to be included in it, you can go to the Patreon link below. That's in the description box. You can click on that, and I think I set it at $2. So if you donate $2, you get added to the Discord. You get the exclusive content that's going to be going up there. You can see the whole series. You only have to do it once. It doesn't have to be like you have to donate a certain amount like every month or anything. Like, there are people included in there now that only donated once, and it was literally years ago. I don't care. The fact that you took the time and made the effort to support what I do is enough for me to just include you in there permanently. I don't even care. So it's gonna be a good time. We'll have some newcomers, we'll have a lot of the old channel regulars, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun. And once that series wraps up, it's gonna be weekly episodes, like I said, and however long it goes. You know, you never know what's gonna happen in a Nuzlocke. We could, you know, lose on episode 2. But after that is over, we'll see what happens. I mean, I might bring another series over to the Discord/Patreon as well. But I for sure want to do at least the one and make sure that I'm giving back to you guys. I did not forget, and this is something that is just really important for me to do. And after that, you know, we're gonna have other similar series that will go up on YouTube for everybody else. And, you know, maybe somewhere down the line, I will put up that blue randomizer up on the channel and make it public so that everyone can see. We'll see how that goes, but not anytime in the near future. It's just gonna be for you special people. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I feel like I'm just explaining the same thing over and over again, so I'm actually gonna end this here. But thank you all for watching. I hope the upload schedule can somewhat work for you guys, and or at least help you make a decision on whether or not you want to stick around on this channel going forwards. As always, I appreciate you guys. I look forward to talking to some new people in the Discord, and, you know, kind of not getting to know again, but getting reacquainted with a lot of you guys that's, you know, I lost touch with when I was away. So that's it. I will see you guys for the next video, but until then, game on.